What I wish I'd known is my rodeo theory of fertility. So there's this place about 3 hours north of San Francisco where I live. It's a dusty old town in Mendocino where they have a rodeo every year. It's like walking into Texas in 1950, an incredible experience. There's a big ring, and up above it, an announcer in an old wooden box. And his whole job all day is to call out to the contestants on their horses before they enter the ring, to give them a little heads up, a little warning. And so he'll call out, "Holly Finn, be thinking about it." And I think what holds for rodeo riding holds for fertility. The important thing is to be thinking about it up front, up ahead of getting in the ring. Arm yourself with the facts and the information that will help you not only feel stronger about what you're about to go through, but be more able to communicate it to your partner, to your parents, to the public. And that in turn will bring more support to you and will make the whole process so much, not easier, but a little bit. My name is Holly Finn. I'm 42. I've been going through IVF treatment since I was 39. It's about 2.5 years. I wish I'd started earlier. And I've just written a book called The Baby Chase, An Adventure in Fertility. I wrote it because I believe there's a brutal dishonesty still about IVF treatment, the whole process. And I wanted those going through it to feel less lonely, men and women both. And I wanted the younger generation to learn the facts now that might help them avoid this altogether. So I think maybe there are 3 things that I'd want to share with those about to go through it or in it already. Number 1, IVF is not routine. They've done studies at Harvard that have shown the diagnosis of infertility as psychologically distressing as the diagnosis of cancer. I've spoken to those who've gone through both, and they say IVF is harder. Not all of them, but some. I don't say that to scare you, just to prepare you that it is mentally, physically, financially very taxing. And if you can be aware of that and make others aware, it will only help you. Number 2, it isn't guaranteed. This is frontier science, not magic. You can be luck struck or not. I so far have not been. At my age, my chances of success are 6 to 10%. Even a serious gambler would balk at those odds, and I'm taking them. I say that so that you know if it doesn't work for you on the first try, it's not your fault. The third thing is, if you for any reason delay infertility treatment, delay smart. We now have technologies like egg freezing. It was 10% successful 5 years ago. It's 80% successful now. That's remarkable progress. My doctor calls it mind-blowing. And it's great to know that there is that option. For men and women both, this is, after all, a male and female issue. Infertility is 1/3 male, 1/3 female, and 1/3 unexplained or both. I think overall, my number 1 piece of advice to anyone going through this is don't be ashamed. I have heard from so many people since writing this book, many more than I even knew before, who are going through this. You can't believe the numbers of people out there. You are not alone, and it is not shameful. And if ever you feel, I call it those sliding down the wall days, really, really at the end of your tether, I try to remember Jenny Holzer, amazing artist. She does slogan art. My favorite of her slogans is, "Turn soft and lovely whenever you have the chance." When you're really at the end of your tether, remember that. And maybe it will remind you of the reasons why you're doing this. You want to be a mother, and there's nothing softer or lovelier than that. I wish you luck.